Talk Formula One racing, everybody. Did anybody watch the fucking Belgian Grand Prix? I watched the replay of it. Thank God. I want to thank whoever texted me going, you watching this fucking race? Because I thought they were off for all of August. Congratulations to Nico Rosberg. I don't know if that puts him back in front. I should probably look this shit up. Okay, through the magic of the pause button. I just looked it up. Formula One standings. Lewis Hamilton still in front. 232 points to Nico Rosberg's 223. But I think it was really important to come out of the break and for Nico to get a win. I don't know what happened with Lewis. For some reason, he started in 25th. 25th fucking place. For some reason, he had a bunch of penalties or something. It's like he had a bunch of parking tickets, and he's like, well, I'll just pay him all at this race. And they stuck him at the back of the race. And because he's one of the greatest drivers ever, or at least right now, he went from 25th to 3rd. The guy still made the podium, which was pretty, which is pretty amazing. Oh, look at all this. They got all the gossip here. I've never seen more people bumping into each other yesterday's race. It was fucking unreal. In the first turn, the Ferrari team, they slammed into each other while this other cunt was trying to cut down low. And then he says to his team, oh, they ran into me. It's like, dude, you were driving on the sidewalk, whatever the fuck you call it. So anyway, somebody said Max Verstappen will cause a massive accident sooner or later if he does not change his driving tactics. Ferrari driver Kimi Räikkönen says, oh, he must have ran into him. Räikkönen was angry after an incident during Sunday's Belgian Grand Prix, the latest of series of controversies related to the Dutchman's driving. The Finn said, if I had not braked, we would have had a massive accident. It will happen sooner or later if he doesn't change. I am fine with good, hard racing, but that is not correct. Räikkönen swore over the radio because of a tactic Red Bull's Verstappen had adopted. Oh, Verstappen was with Red Bull, my fault. Has adopted repeatedly this year, which is to drive in the middle of the track and only make a defensive move at the last moment when he sees which way the driver attacking is coming. Verstappen, Räikkönen, and Ferrari's Sebastian Vettel collided at the first corner of the race, with all three cars suffering damage, but it was an incident on the Kemmel Straight later in the race that angered the Finn. Other guys defend, but they do it correctly. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to. You're only allowed to make one move. If somebody's going around you, you're allowed to make one move to get in front of them, but you can't start fucking zigzagging back and forth. Oh man, it's just I can't believe I finally got into this shit. And as you can listen, if you actually watch this stuff, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but I really enjoy it. And yesterday's race was the kind of race that I wish they were all like. I think when they're fucking bumping into each other, it was like fucking Mad Max, And this track was crazy. They had like major fucking downhills. So you'd be coming up the hill, and I learned yesterday, they call it compression. The cars, sticking to the fucking ground, so you got a lot of traction. Then you come up over that hill, and they say the road falls away from you, which really made my fucking stomach drop. Because they're driving 180 miles an hour with the road dropping away from them. Now you're like coming out of the seat. And this guy in this fucking yellow car came up over. He lost it. He got it. Then he just fucking... It's unreal. If you saw what the car looked like after this guy's accident, you would have thought that like a family of 5 was dead. And he got out. His ankle was a little tweaked. I don't understand why they can't make our cars like that. We just put on helmets and just drive like fucking lunatics.